I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this. For the city, I put on for the map. Tell them tap in, we on the phone. It's a wrap. If we ain't gon' get it bustin', we ain't flash on nothing. If you're tryna stand on it, gotta put that on something. I've been too passionate, but when I ride the Rari, I ain't never gon' fast it. When my decided she don't like when I go fasting. Motor in the hood sound just like a dragon. And I put that on my mama. I ain't gon' raise a son. He ain't gon' have to pick up. He ain't gon' have to. He know his daddy had a platinum run. I like my family too concentrated. I'm holding down my family. I told him promise I made it. My little bro took my chain. He said look amazing. My grandma told me I look like I wanted vague. Too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this.
Soul in it, got it out the mud. I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight. I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life. I'm cold in it. 720 years I'm door living, but I still gotta do some soul healing. Only at the top, everybody can't go with them. We can't even tap it, you stop in the momentum. And I've been too passionate. I ain't looking over shoulders, baby, bad. Legit, let me show you how to get it, go from rag to rich. Presidential 10, I can't be average. Yeah, it's blasting rich. Hey, we done came a long, long way, little baby. I can never knock my losses, it rang me. Said I'm the truth, baby, but I thought you knew, baby. The one, not the two, baby.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the single turn up.
Hello and welcome to NBA 2K. We're here to get a peek at a My Player build, so let's get into it and have some fun.
And tonight it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Along with our so-called expert color commentators, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you guys looking forward to the most tonight?
Other than more compliments from you, Blake? I mean, obviously, it's total focus on this My Player build. See where his game is, and perhaps try to see where he fits.
Beyond the talent, Brian, I want to see how much effort he gives. How much does he want it? You can have all the skills in the world, but when we tip it off, you're facing off with the best in the world. So you have to play with some fire. And he got away with a major lapse there.
And what a chance here to see what you can do on this loaded Lakers team.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming in here as a wing player. I mean, you look over and you've got LeBron James on your side. And you know the King loves high IQ offensive players. So working on your awareness would probably be a good idea.
Well, this is an MP build with all eyes on you guys because the Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis want to win now. So get ready to potentially play in finals games for years to come.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one's good. My Player.
And you can tell My Player enjoys getting these looks. Beautiful touch in the shot there.
Morant outside. Johnson with the steal. The finish. And my player throws it down.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Now here's Brooks. Buries the long-range jumper.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like how my player kept his concentration. Not easy, but he found a way to convert.
And how about the rack attack on the Mobile One drive?
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Brooks. Can't connect from 14 feet out. All right, so with any new player on a team, you look at his skill set, the stats, and the trends that drive a lot of the expectations for performance. But how much can one rely on that to tell them how a player will function on a new team?
Yeah, well, Blake, this is where I put on my scout and agent cap. I mean, you can look at numbers all you want, but ultimately, you need to see how he plays in person, and that's why we're here.
And not everything can be seen in just one game. Sometimes you need to play multiple games. Try various sets, various plays. Play with the lineups to see exactly where a new piece can fit. There's a lot to consider, really. Tonight's going to be fun.
Johnson, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 86%.
And so far, my player has his fingerprints all over this game, dominating on offense and refusing to let up.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Lakers ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson with a steal. Brooks, he's covered by James. The shot by Brooks, no good. The Lakers with the lead. Here's Johnson. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Some nice work in the paint. He has really established himself inside.
Memphis calls timeout.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. You've got to try something.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Connects on the 17-footer.
2 minutes. Dylan Brooks.
Okay, guys. Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the NBA. A franchise player, a generational player. What would it be like to have your MP wing playing with him?
Incredible. AD draws so much attention. You're going to get all the one-on-one coverage you want. Sometimes your man might even leave you. So offensively, get in that corner and fire off those threes.
Yeah, defensively, it'd be great to play with Davis because of his exceptional length. And he can really help you on any mistakes you make as a wing. But then you look at offensively, he's a star that's willing to defer at times, so you'd be able to operate freely on offense. How about my player flashing some incredible athleticism on that dunk? Grab some thumbtacks, folks, because that was a poster.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Well, continuing to press their advantage, they're not looking to take the foot off the gas.
And it's blocked by Brooks. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Pass to Johnson. Poked away. Jackson with a steal. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded by Johnson. Morant outside. Off target with the 3. A nice shot by Johnson.
A fantastic assist, LeBron. He'll give you your money's worth. Smart player, outstanding vision.
And he's going for the alley-oop. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
That lob came from a mile away and was right on the money.
Woo, talk about long-distance connection.
And what incredibly soft hands to make that catch and lay it in, too.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one, missed one. And the first one at the line is good.
Up-and-coming players need to understand the importance and the value of free throws. My player doesn't want to leave any points on the board.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Johnson inside. He's covered by Morant. Oh, and it's Johnson with the slam.
Strong play from my player, and if you give him a chance to get fancy with it, he's gonna take it.
To the right side. Misses the jumper.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers out in front. They're up by 8. And quarter 2 will get underway just after. And it's obviously still early. But with 1 period in the books, how are you liking my player's performance so far?
Well, whatever the game plan was and the defense devised coming into this game, he read it quickly and made the proper adjustments.
Yeah, he's seeing it all. That's allowed him to get good shots and produce at a high level.
If you're my player as a wing, what do you need to focus on to be successful playing alongside LeBron James?
First of all, what a chance to play alongside King James. From an offensive perspective, be ready for the ball and be ready for open threes because LeBron whips his passes all around the court. So you need to have your head on a swivel.
No doubt, but also listen and learn. Watch how James operates, how he uses his body. You have a chance to learn from perhaps the best ever to play the game.
And so here are the Lakers. Here's my player. That's good, and it's LeBron with the assist.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Morant outside. Covered by my player. That one's all good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good time now. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson, and he makes good on the layup.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Memphis calls timeout.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. From the stripe. Here's Adams. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Plays with a tremendous motor, and on the glass, Adams just keeps at it.
And looking at a wing player who's on the same team as D'Angelo Russell, would that be a good fit, guys? What would it take to be a good fit?
I think it'd be a good fit, Blake, because Russell's playmaking ability has continued to improve, and that helps those around him. As a wing player, you love to see that kind of improvement because it means you'll be getting even more chances to make plays.
You nailed it, Brian. And for a guy who excels in isolation, you want to be readily available when Russell needs you. The team might blitz him with pressure, and he'll need someone to step up and create.
Back to Brooks.